Hello YouTube, it's Detroit Borg again with another unboxing, and as some of my viewers may know, I've been purchasing all of the previous generation iPods to create a complete collection. And this happens to be a first generation iPod Nano white 2nd gig model. This was purchased on Overstock.com and was described as a refurbished model. So it's not refurbished by Apple. I'm not sure how it's refurbished. It's sitting kind of loosely in the box. So let's go ahead and crack this open. Congratulations on your purchase of a refurbished Apple iPod. Your iPod is protected by a 90-day limited warranty from the date of purchase. In the event of your iPod is not working properly, please call tech support. Alright, so I got some sort of warranty on this. We have some sort of manual. It does not look Apple issued, that's for sure. Oh, interesting. It's kind of funny that they show a 3rd generation iPod Nano in this instruction. And looks like we have the Nano here and the cables. So this is actually a modern cable, Apple cable, so they must be pulling this not from the original packaging. Looks like we have the earbuds, which are the previous generation or earlier generation of Apple earbuds. Oh, let's put those aside. Refurbished by a third party, the product has not been endorsed or approved by the original manufacturer and does not fall under the original manufacturer's warranty. So let's see how new this looks. It's wrapped in plastic. On close inspection, it looks pretty good. Besides being a little smudgy and dirty, I see very little scratching on the very scratch-sensitive stainless steel back. And the white surface looks a little scratched, just as if it were cleaned vigorously, but otherwise it looks very good. Certainly much better than a used iPod Nano. So let's take a look at this one. This is the white model. Resembles the 5th generation iPod Classic quite a bit. We have the sort of translucent or clear front plate that's white, has a white background. It's all plastic, so it's very scratchable. We have the click wheel, and this click wheel is shiny, unlike any other iPod I've seen before. It's actually shiny plastic instead of that matte finish. And of course, we got the stainless steel back. This says 2 GB. On the bottom we have the dock connector and the headphone jack. On the top we have the hold switch, and on the side nothing. Okay, now that I've turned the hold switch off, let's go ahead and see if we have anything on here. Yep, see the Apple logo, and we got nearly a full battery charge. Let's see if there's any music. Of course, there's no music. So let's go ahead and compare this to the previous or the more current generation iPod Nanos. So here's my iPod Nano collection. This isn't a Nano, this is an iPod Mini, but it is the originator of the smallish iPod concept. So I've thrown it in here for good measure. But I'm missing one. I'm missing the 2nd generation, which I have purchased and I'm waiting to receive. So we have the iPod Mini, which is just a black and white screen with a backlight on it. And of course, it's all aluminum. And actually it more closely resembles the current generation iPod Nanos than the ones that succeeded it directly. So this iPod Nano has a color screen, as did the second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and the fifth generation. If we look at the back, we see that the iPod Mini, of course, was all aluminum, just like the fourth and fifth generation models, while the first generation Nano and third generation Nano had the shiny stainless steel backing. The second generation Nano, I believe, was all aluminum, just like this one, and that one. Of course, you can also see that the first generation Nano has a very small color screen, while the third generation, fourth generation, and fifth generation got progressively larger. So you can see by comparison just how much bigger this has gotten. It actually isn't too much different from the iPod Mini. In fact, it actually looks a little smaller. Maybe not quite, but yeah, it's a little smaller, but at least it's color. And of course, the real design inspiration for the first generation Nano was the fifth generation iPod Classic, or iPod Video as it was known at the time. So we can see the back, very similar design. Stainless steel and quite shiny and very scratchable. And if the fifth generation iPod Nano is any indication, this is also very scratchable. Unfortunately, I haven't bought a case for it yet, but I'll be looking for one. This is definitely one you don't want to leave unprotected if you want to use it. Unfortunately, the Refurb didn't come with a dock adapter, so let's go ahead and dock this for the first time on my iMac. So like with every other iPod you dock for the first time, it's now going to ask me to set up my iPod. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to my collection. Once again, that's Detroit Borg with an unboxing of the iPod Nano first generation. Thanks for watching.